make of Cairns? You have a pretty good record against the Taipans, but obviously they pushed you all the way.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good side. They just got Machado back, Mirko's back as well. They're talented. They're not a side that can be taken lightly, no matter how they're going this season. They're pretty deep. They play with high energy and high intensity. So it was a big one for us to get that win.
The tail of the tape, I guess, what are some areas you will need to improve for you to beat them 2 times in a row?
Yeah, I mean, the big one for us, it's kind of been the theme of this season, was matching teams' energy and playing hard. You know, that's where we fell down a little bit. And I think we came out last game and made big improvements in that area, and it showed on the defensive end. You know, we were more active, help was there, and I think just taking that to another level and taking care of the boards, that'll help us big time.
Do you look to mix things up and do anything differently, or is it just a matter of doing what you did last weekend and better?
Yeah, I mean, we've prepared kind of just on us right now. I'm sure later in the week we'll go into that a bit more when we get closer to the game. But I mean, we like the way we played against them last time, and you know, we probably won't change it up too much unless they want to. I mean, we're happy with how we're going and just playing hard.
It seemed like guys were being more aggressive, really driving into the basket, not settling for those mid-range jumpers and those perimeter shots. Was that, I guess, the message from Gorge?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've been averaging 9 free throws a game on the year, and we had 27 last game, so that was a big emphasis for us, and not settling, taking easy ones, and moving the ball a lot more. We had almost 200 passes when we've been averaging like 100 to 120, so those 2 areas were big time for us, and I think it showed.
We're starting to get into that business end now, and you face Cairns, and then you face Tasmania 2 days later, a side that's in that sort of mid-table logjam. Is that something you're really starting to focus on now, that I guess that playoff situation?
Yeah, I mean, this competition's so good. Every win you can get's going to be super important at the end of the year. I think, you know, we saw it last year. We win those first 4 games. We go on a bit of losing streak, and then at the end we come home strong, and we end up sitting in 3rd at the end of the year. If we don't win those first 4 at the start of the year, when we weren't going to be in that position. So every win we get now is big time, especially now we've dropped a couple we probably shouldn't have. So, you know, we're going to come out each game looking to crack and get the wins. And
not looking too far past Cairns, but playing Tasmania for the first time, is that going to be a nice little milestone for the team and I guess for yourself as well? Yeah,
I mean, it's exciting. Every time there's a new team in the league, you know, it's good for the growth of basketball in Australia, and so it'll be a bit of fun to get out there against them. I know a few of those boys, and I know they're looking forward to coming here. And they're a good squad. You know, we're going to have to bring our A game against them. They've really impressed this year, and you know, we're going to have to come out and play hard.
Obviously, you want the win Friday, but how do you make sure that you do have enough juice left in the tank for Sunday against Tasmania?
I mean, it's just a part of being a professional. You know, you're going to have to play games 2 days later. You know, have a day of rest, and it's just getting good sleep the night after. And there's no conserving energy in games. You got to give it a red-hot crack because you don't want to drop either of them. And then it's just coming out, playing hard, knowing you got the next day or 2 off. You know, it's just part of it, I guess.
And playing a lot more of a senior role yourself this year, and being in that starting side, I guess, what has that done for your game, and how do you feel you're developing as the season's going on?
Yeah, I've been pretty happy with how it's gone this year. It's fun playing with guys like Duop and Tyler and JJ who can all get buckets, because it leaves me a hell of a lot more open. And I back myself to, you know, put in those nice open ones or taking a good matchup one-on-one. But you know, I'm trying to get out there, play hard, rebound, get as many boards as I can, and do what I can to help the team win.
You're collecting a fair few rebounds. What's sort of the next step to take your game to the next level?
The 3-ball is probably what I've been working hard on it, and I've knocked a few down this year. But if I could get that bit more consistent, and then, you know, keep continuing to get better on the defensive end, then I think I'm in pretty good shape. We had
Alex in earlier, and he said he takes his role on the bench pretty seriously to get the guys excited. What's it like when you're on the court and you look over and the guys on the bench are full of energy? Yeah, it gives you a lift for sure. You know, when those guys, they could, especially some of the guys that haven't played as much, they could easily sit on the bench and sulk and, you know, not be about the team, but there's none of that at all from those guys, and it's super impressive from them. And you know, you look at that and you're like, I've got this opportunity to be on the court. I can't take it for granted. I've got to give it everything I got.